Good morning, everyone. We're going to be starting shortly. I'm just going to call the docket to make sure that everyone is here. And if you are, just go ahead and please advise me. And if you do have an attorney, also please tell me that. And as soon as I'm done asking you these questions, just go ahead and mute your phone until your case is called. Jonathan Briseño. And I also need everyone to turn on your cameras and also make sure that you're identified at the bottom of your phone screen with your name.
How?
Jonathan Briseño. Jonathan Briseño.
Isabel, I believe that he's at Carrizales.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Michael Cantu.
I'm here.
Okay. Do you have an attorney, sir?
No, I don't.
You don't? Okay.
I've been notified that he's going to be needing our services. Ms. Garcia will be reaching out to qualify him.
Okay, all right, thank you. Go ahead and stand by, sir, and you can just go ahead and put your phone on mute till then.
Thank you.
Priscilla Nicole Dominguez.
Here.
Okay.
See if you get present for Miss Dominguez.
Okay, thank you. Jesus Maria Gomez.
He's here.
And he's one of our clients.
Okay, thank you. Kimberly Denise Ledesma, I understand that they're in jail.
One of ours.
Okay. Abigail Martinez.
She's on the call and she's one of the legal aid clients as well.
I'm right here.
Is that? I'm sorry, I'm having to scroll. Okay, I found you. Martin Gerardo Mendoza, I believe is in custody. Amber Renee Peña. Amber Renee Peña. Amber Renee Peña. Erika Perez. Erika Perez.
I believe she's on the call, Isabel. She's
I'm
notified us. She's also notified us that she'll be needing the legal aid services. We just need to call and qualify her.
Okay. Mariano Diaz, I believe is in custody. Ivan Joel Romero. Ivan Joel Romero. Ivan Joel Romero. Jasmine Marie Salazar. Jasmine Marie Salazar. Jasmine Marie Salazar. Next one is Randy Sewell.
This is Danny with the legal aid. He's on the call and he's also one of our clients.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jonathan Michael Smith, I believe is in custody. Juan Jose Vizcarra.
It's on the call. He's also going to be one of ours. Ms. Garcia just needs to call and verify that he qualifies.
Okay, all right. Jennifer, that's all I have for the docket. Also, I have an add-on of Sarah Christine Gonzalez, but I understand that she's in custody. So was that it?
Yeah, that's correct. I represent Ms. Gonzalez.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Like I said, we will be starting shortly. Just go ahead and please pay attention to when you're called. Do not do anything else. Just go ahead and just stand in front of the phones until your case is called. Thank you.
All right. Good morning. That's it. This computer. Okay. Okay. So, Mrs. Escobar, are you ready?
Good morning, Judge. I am. And if you can put your screen down a little bit.
All right.
So back. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I read lips too.
All right.
Sorry. Okay, thank you.
Let's get going. Okay, so case number 2020 CCR 0174, State of Texas versus Jonathan Briceño.
Mayor Guerra with Texas Reverend Legal Aid, Your Honor. Mr. Briceño is one of our clients. He's currently at Carrizales. I have not had a chance to go over the complaint with him. If the court could put myself and Mr. Jason Collin in a breakout room with Mr. Briceño.
Right now, I'm gonna recall so we can do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Case number 2020 CCR 0176, State of Texas versus Michelle Cantu or Michael Cantu.
Mayor Guerra with Texas Reverend Legal Aid, Your Honor. Mr. Cantu has notified me today that he'll be needing the legal aid services. If we could have his case reset for tomorrow's docket so Ms. Garcia can make sure he qualifies and we can advise him about the arraignment.
Okay, so what is it you're requesting? I'm sorry.
If the case could be reset for tomorrow so we can make contact with him.
All right. Okay, so tomorrow.
I'm sorry, Judge, is Mr. Cantu present?
Yes, he's on the call.
I'm sorry, I don't see him.
Yeah, I do. I see Mr. Cantu. He's in a vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you see him, Ms. Martinez?
Judge, I don't see him. For some reason, I can't seem to move my screen.
Mr. Cantu, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
I see him now, Judge.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and set it for tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, to you today, Mr. Cantu. Can I just verify the phone number that you gave me, sir? 956-398-1803.
Correct.
Thank you, sir. May you
Okay.
be excused for today, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Case number 2020 CCR 0118, State of Texas versus Priscilla Nicole Dominguez, and case number 0199 and 0121.
Yeah.
Good morning, Judge. Sam Fugate for the defense. Ms. Dominguez has 3 misdemeanors, as you see there on your docket. She's being held on I guess she had an FTA a couple months back. I don't know how the judge, this is my first time in your court, so I don't know how the judge handles bond requests, but I've been talking with Chuck Mattingly out of the district attorney's office about requesting the court to reinstate those bonds so we can get her out. We're working on getting her down the road on a potential plea deal, Your Honor.
Okay, is she on?
She is, Your Honor.
In custody, right?
She's in custody, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, where is she?
Right here.
Okay, so Ms. Dominguez, so if I reinstate the bond, right, more likely you'll make bond and you'll be out. But according to your attorney, you have a capias for failing to appear. So you tell me why I should reinstate the bond and allow you to reach bond and be out and about, and then you not show up again. Why would I want to do that? Can you tell me?
There is no excuse as to why I missed for the first time. It was a bad address, but I should have cleared it with the court and with my lawyer, with where I was going to be. I really would appreciate if you can let me out. I'm pregnant right now, and I really want to go to work so I can start everything. I no longer have any intentions of getting in trouble with the law.
Do you have a job? already?
I did prior to coming in here, but I didn't get to start it because I got arrested. But that's my first plan, is getting out of here, starting to get a job.
Priscilla, how long have you been in custody since you were picked up on the capias?
It's been about 61, 62 days.
And you got a bond set on your felony case, so the only thing holding you up is these misdemeanors?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna, I mean, obviously you have other cases pending, right? My understanding, counsel, in district court.
Yes, Judge, there's a state jail felony in district court pending.
Okay, so Ms. Dominguez, your problems and issues don't stop here at county court. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstate the bond. You need to show up in court, right? And I know we're going through difficult times in general, right? I mean, look at the way we're doing court. But nonetheless, the only way that you're gonna be able to put this behind you, right? And you say you're pregnant, so now you need to also care for someone else, is that you show up, right? And work it out through your attorney. You know, you get good representation so you can put this behind you, right? I'm gonna go ahead and reinstate the bond, but whatever that was, do we know? The person,
Your Honor, I believe they were PR bonds, Your Honor.
all right, so we'll go ahead and reinstate the bonds that were initially issued for these particular cases. All right, to assure me, Ms. Dominguez, that you'll be on the screen, okay?
I will.
All right.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, Nereida Morales Martinez for the state. Mr. Figate has indicated that he had talked to Mr. Mattingly. I'd like to, I'm not privy to that conversation. However, I would inquire if the plan was to put her back on a PR bond. I don't think, you know, I understand her situation, but under the circumstances, Judge, I have no problem if you reinstate the bond, but I would ask that she post bond and not have a PR bond. I mean, giving her a PR bond shows no consequence for her not showing up before.
I think she,
And Your Honor, my only objection to setting a cash bond would be that the court's already heard testimony from her that she does not have a job, so she's indigent. So setting any kind of bond that would require monetary transaction, she's just going to sit in jail longer, Your Honor. She's been in jail for 61 days on the capias. I'd say the fear of going back to jail should be enough to keep her from missing court again.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and reinstate the bond. Ms. Dominguez, I've already addressed how important it is for you to show up on the screen, communicate with your attorney, and we'll set it for next hearing days. Do we typically here, counsel, is we kind of work if there's other cases pending, such as in district court, and then we kind of typically, right? And I'm not telling you how to do your work, and neither am I.
No, Judge, no.
Neither am I saying anything to the state as well. Is that you work it, you know, together, and do we have anything to consider in district court as far as dates?
No, Judge, I did not get dates from the district court just yet. They seem to have, I think, the same opinion this court is that we're probably not going to see jury trials for a while. So we reset, I believe. I'm not positive because I haven't gotten the setting from them yet, but I think it's sometime in January that we're going to come back on the status.
Okay. Yeah, managing needs to be arraigned, that's right.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Honor, I was going to address that as
Yes.
she's here for arraignment.
Okay, yes, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so Ms. Dominguez, you have been charged with with possession of marijuana. What is it, under 2 ounces. In three cases. They're all possession of marijuana, and the third one is possession of a controlled substance under 28 grams. And so those are the charges, and how do you plead?
At this time, Your Honor, we'd enter a plea of not guilty and request a date for pretrial.
Okay, so we're gonna set it for pre-trial, and trial is what you're asking for, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So since you mentioned January, we're gonna set it for February.
I think that would be just right, Your Honor, and that'll give us time to work this out.
Okay, February 2nd, pre-trial, February 3rd for trial.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Dominguez, we'll see you here in this court. Remember, you have other courts, February the 2nd.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. If that's all, may I be excused, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge. We'll see you soon, Priscilla.
Case number 2020 CCR 0170, State of Texas versus Jesus Maria Gomez, and case number 0171.
Guerra, Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. Mr. Gomez is one of our clients. We picked them up on Friday. I have not been able to advise him about the complaint. If I could please be placed in a breakout room with him. And if I could ask the court to place Mr. Jason Cullen in the room with us as well.
I'm gonna recall for it now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah, there's Mr. Jesus Maria Gomez. Can you hear me, Mr. Gomez? Is that him? Okay, nonetheless, Sergeant Hernandez, you can communicate to the jail personnel that we're gonna set him up so that he can communicate with the attorney. Case
Yes,
number,
Judge, is Mr. Gomez the gentleman at Carrizales record too?
no.
No.
Mr. Briseño Nereda.
He's here. I saw him on the screen, Ms. Martinez, but I think he walked in a little late. That's why I brought it back up. Yeah, he's in our county jail.
And you're gonna recall that case, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I just wanted him to know that his case had been called. Case number 2019 CCR 0241, State of Texas versus Kimberly Denise Ledesma, and case number 0167.
Mayor Guerra, Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. Ms. Ledesma is currently in custody in Willacy County Jail. She's one of our clients. We've reviewed the complaint with her. At this point, I'd like the court to go ahead and arraign her in open court since we can't file the waiver.
Okay, I don't think she's on. Yeah. So I'm gonna recall that and bring it back because they had just brought up Mr. Gomez. I'm sure that they're taking him back.
Chuck just pulled.
All right. Case number 2020 CCR 0165, State of Texas versus Abigail Martinez, in case number 0166. And I have note here that there was a waiver of arraignment signed, and for the record, it's been set for January the 5th.
Mayor Guerra, Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, on behalf of Ms. Martinez, Your Honor, she is on the call today. May she be excused at this point?
Yes, you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Case number 2020 CCR 0175, State of Texas versus Martin Gerardo Mendoza.
Guerra, Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. Mr. Mendoza is also in custody in the county jail.
All right, so I'm gonna recall that. And I'm sure we're gonna come back and have the next in line present as far as the county jail. I'm recalling it. Case number 2020 CCR 0168, State of Texas versus Amber Renee Peña. Is Amber Renee Peña, are you on? All right, so I'm gonna do as I did before, I'm gonna recall and come back to the top of the topic. Case number 2020 CCR 0177, State of Texas versus Erika Perez.
Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. Ms. Perez is on the line. She has notified us today that she'll be applying for her services. If we could have her reset so our office can reach out to her and make sure she qualifies.
Okay, so what is it you're asking? Recall or?
If it could be reset, Your Honor, to tomorrow's docket.
Okay, so we'll set it for tomorrow.
Ms. Perez, if you could just please verify your phone number for us, ma'am, so we can reach out.
It's gonna be 956-734-7355.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mhm.
May she be excused for today, Your Honor?
Yes, you may. Case number 2020 CCR 0164, State of Texas versus Mariano Rios.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ernie Hernandez here from Mr. Mariano Rios, Your Honor. Your Honor, I was appointed in the 197 to represent Mr. Rios. And he's asked me if I could represent him in his misdemeanor charge also, if the court could appoint me on that one.
Okay, and yes.
He's currently in custody.
Yes, I will, counsel. The only thing is that I need to recall because I think we're backlogged in the jail.
Not a problem, Your Honor.
As far as them bringing inmates to the front of the computer. So I'm gonna go ahead and recall.
Thank you, Your Honor.
But we will appoint you. Case number 2020 CCR 0163, State of Texas versus Ivan Joel Romero. Ivan Joel Romero. All right. Case number 2020 CCR 0169, State of Texas versus Jasmine Marie Salazar. Jasmine Marie Salazar, are you on? Case number 2020 CCR 0172, State of Texas versus Randy Sewell.
Yeah, so Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid on behalf of Mr. Sewell, Your Honor. He's one of our clients. He was on the call.
I'm sorry,
There he is.
not
He's
here, Mr.
still-
Perez.
I'm sorry?
You kind of fade away.
Oh, I apologize. I'm speaking on behalf of Mr. Sewell. He is on the call, Your Honor. We filed the waivers of arraignment for him, I believe, last week.
Yes, okay, and that's been set for January the 5th.
May he be excused for today, Your Honor?
Okay. Case number 2020 CCR 0111, State of Texas versus Jonathan Michael Smith.
Yakaratu, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. Mr. Smith is in custody as well.
Okay, he's here. Also, we call that. Case number 2020 CCR 0173, State of Texas versus Juan Jose Vizcarra.
Yakaratu, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. I believe Mr. Vizcarra needs to still be interviewed by our office to make sure he qualifies. If it could be reset for tomorrow's docket as well.
Okay, so we'll set it for tomorrow. What's that?
May he be excused for today, sir?
Yes, he may. And I see Mr. Sewell there as well, and I don't know if you heard us. And you can stay on, Mr. Sewell, but you're excused. All right. So now let's go back to, Neto. Case number 2019 CCR 0045, State of Texas versus Sarah Kristen Gonzalez. She's also in custody. I'm gonna go ahead and recall that as well. And I know we have, but it's gotta be one at a time. Right, so we're gonna go back. I know, but just to reference, Attorney Zip, are you on?
Yes,
you
sir.
are.
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're kind of going back because of them being in county jail. It needs to be taken one at a time.
No worries, Your Honor. I'll be here.
All right, so we're going back up. Okay, just to make sure. Who do we have there in county jail? Mr. Smith? All right. Let's see. Okay, so case number 2020 CCR 0111, State of Texas versus Jonathan Michael Smith.
Yacaras with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Smith, we have gone over the complaint and information together. At this point, we'd like to enter a not guilty plea. And if the court could, of course, arraign him in open court.
So, Mr. Smith, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you state your name?
Jonathan Michael Smith.
Okay, Mr. Smith, you've been charged with fail to ID fugitive intent and give false information. And those are the charges. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
With that, we're gonna set the date for January the 5th. Okay. With the Kimberly Denise election, we did him. The ones in custody. Oh, here? Okay. Case number 2020 CCR 0170, State of Texas versus Jesus Maria Gomez, and case number 0171.
The next one to be brought up.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Gomez, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Anaria Careza, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. This is one of the gentlemen that I had asked the court if the court would place myself and Mr. Collin in a breakout room with him so we could review the complaint with him.
Ms. Alcaraz, your audio is going in and out. Not sure what it is. Either I know you're pretty close, but maybe you're talking a little fast.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
maybe if you didn't. Mhm. I'm
I
not sure
will-
what it is. That could be one reason.
I will try
Yeah,
speaking
it's not
slow.
that.
Thank you,
Mr.
ma'am.
Mr. Gomez, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your attorney has asked for us to set you up on a call with her, right? So it's not going
Yes,
to be in
sir.
front of a judge. She's going to talk to you a little later, and then we'll bring you back.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so you're excused for right now to go back to wherever the jail's asking you to, and then expect a call from your attorney.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I know. So let's see the next one, Kimberly Denise Ledesma. Okay. All right.
Your Honor, may I ask if Mr. Gomez's case will be reset, or will we be able to speak with him in a breakout room during today's docket?
Yes, we're gonna set you up for the ones that you requested for breakout call.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna arrange.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Mhm. Let's see who they're gonna bring back. Sergeant, no, okay, she's on the phone. Sergeant
Yes,
Hernandez,
Judge.
they're
Yes,
continuing
Judge.
to bring them. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not miscommunicating.
Yes, I'm on the phone with the jail right now.
All right. Okay, Ms. Ledesma, can you hear me?
You muted him.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yakarasa, Texas, Rio Grande Legal Aid, on behalf of Ms. Ledesma, Your Honor, we have gone over the complainant information. If the court would arraign her today in open court.
Okay. So, state your name, please.
Kimberly Denise Ledesma.
Okay, Ms. Ledesma, you've been charged with assault causes bodily injury and possession of marijuana under 2 ounces. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
Right. Mhm. Ms. Bird? Okay, so there's 2 cases, right? One of them, which is the second one, possession of marijuana, is an arraignment. Right? Okay. So we're doing just that one. The other one is set for status. Okay, so she pled not guilty. So counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
So we did the arraignment, but on the status hearing, which is the first case,
1 second, Your Honor.
Can't hear her. Am I supposed to not hear her?
you had a
No, my apologies. I believe I was speaking very quietly again. Or
And-
if
going FTA, so I think she's in for a case. Is that correct?
if I could have 1 minute, Your Honor, I had overlooked that on my docket.
Your Honor, John Estrada with probation. She's also on probation with Officer Castillo in San Benito, and she's classified as an absconder on another misdemeanor case.
San Benito?
Yes, I believe that she's on probation out of Cameron County, Your Honor. If that's what Mr. Estrada has just notified the court.
Yes.
If the court could give me a few minutes to look into the case that's set for status, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recall. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and recall. So, Sergeant Hernandez, I think we have Martin Gerardo Mendoza next. Okay, Mr. Mendoza, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an attorney?
Yes.
Okay,
He's
go
one
ahead.
of ours, Your Honor.
All right.
Danaria Caras with Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid on behalf of Mr. Mendoza. We have gone over the complainant information in this case, Your Honor. If the court will arraign him in open court.
All right. Okay, state your name, please.
Martin Gerardo Mendoza, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mendoza, you've been charged with theft of property over 100 and less than $750. How do you plead to those charges?
We'll be entering a not guilty plea today, Your Honor.
So we're setting it for we're setting for January the 5th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
January the 5th.
Which one? Okay, so we have Ms. Ledesma back.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe the case that is set for status, Ms. Ledesma had been, I'm not sure at this point if she had been previously represented by another attorney. We just picked her up on that case, Your Honor. So I don't have any information about the previous FTA.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do on her. I'm gonna set it for tomorrow. I'll give you a chance to look into it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll bring up the status case and even the other one that was set for arraignment tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Sergeant Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna hear her case. I'm sure you heard tomorrow. So we need Mariano Rios.
Yes, sir.
Okay, case number 2019 CCR 0164, State of Texas versus Mariano Rios.
Ernie Hernandez here for Mr. Defender, Mr. Mariano Rios, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Rios, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Can you state your name?
Mariano Rios Jr.
Okay, Mr. Rios, you've been charged with assault causes bodily injury to family member. That's the charges. How do you plead?
Guilty.
What?
Guilty.
Mr. Rios,
Guilty.
Mr.
Go ahead.
Rios,
Hold on.
Mr. Rios,
Your attorney.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Rios, we need to go over this. We're gonna enter a plea of not guilty right now and look at the evidence.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Okay. So you're retracting your response?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm going to ask you again. You've been charged with assault causes bodily injury to family member. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right. So we're going to set that for January 5th.
January 5th.
All right. You're excused, Mr. Rios.
All right. Mr. Hernandez.
I'll be in contact with you, Mr. Rios.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you, sir.
Let's see.
Excuse me for that one, Your Honor. We may be excused.
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Case number 2019 CCR 0045, State of Texas versus Sarah Kristen Gonzalez.
Morning, Your Honor. David Zip on behalf of Ms. Gonzalez. I believe she's in custody.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Judge, what was the name of the defendant that you called right now?
Ms. Gonzalez, Sarah Kristen Gonzalez. She's the Arrow.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so State of Texas versus Sarah Kristen Gonzalez. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, and of course you have your attorney present. So this is not an arraignment. Oh, there is a plea that's ready.
Yes, Your Honor, there's a plea that was submitted to the DA's office yesterday and was submitted online.
All right. Okay, you want to swear in, please?
What do you think?
We can't hear you, Mrs. Guan.
Excuse me?
Okay.
That was my bad. Thank you. Could you please raise your right hand? I need to swear you in, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you. You can put your hand down.
Okay, state your name, please.
Sarah Kristen Gonzalez?
Gonzalez, are you aware, or you are aware that you've reached an agreement with the state through your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that agreement?
Yes.
Is anybody forcing you to take that
I think
agreement?
everybody froze here for me.
No.
Can you hear me, Escobar?
I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, we can hear you. Yes,
I'm
we
sorry.
can hear you.
My connection my internet is unstable. I'm sorry. All I heard was
But
her name.
can you hear me now?
I can, Judge. I'm
Okay,
sorry. My
that's
internet
right.
connection.
That's all right. We'll start all over. Can you state your name, please?
Sarah Kristen Gonzalez?
Okay, Ms. Gonzalez, do you understand that you've reached an agreement with the state through your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that agreement?
Yes, sir.
And you do understand, is anybody forcing you to take that agreement?
No.
You understand that if this court rules in favor of abiding by the agreement, that you're waiving your right to appeal
Yes.
unless you get approval from this court?
Yes.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Counsel, is your, in your opinion, is your client competent to understand?
Yes, Your Honor, she's competent to and represented herself well.
Okay, State, you want to read the agreement, please?
Yes, Your Honor. In return for a plea of guilty, the defendant is to be sentenced to 90 days in the Willacy County Jail. Credit for time served while in county jail for this case. She is to pay court costs before release from county jail and pay attorney fees. I think Mr. Sip is appointed. I'm not sure. Okay, attorney fees also to be paid before release from county jail.
You know, we would just like to point out that she has been in custody for 53 days, and we'd ask you to consider that her indigent status and any court costs, maybe perhaps any credit that the court might be beneficial in this opportunity.
And if I may, Judge, also to substantiate the plea, the state would offer into evidence 6 exhibits 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'd ask that they be admitted into evidence without objection, and that defense to be laid to venue and jurisdiction.
Noted and admitted. Okay, so Ms. Gonzalez, having the state read out the agreement, do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
And how do you plead?
Excuse me?
How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
An attorney's fee. What else to give? Ms. Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
I just want to clear, as far as your agreement, this court does not waive court costs and attorney's fees. You're having to pay $470 before you get released from jail. You understand that?
470?
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm not
I'll
sure
let
if
your brother know.
Okay, thank you.
What's that?
I was just letting her know, Your Honor, that instead of doing a breakout, I'm in communication with her mother. I'll let her know what the costs are so that she can make arrangements.
Right. Okay, this court rules in favor of the agreement.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Okay. You're excused, Ms. Gonzalez.
Your Honor, that does conclude my business with this noble court. May I be excused?
Yes, sir, you may.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a recess of 45 minutes and to arrange those calls with attorneys and their defendants. And then we'll come back at 10:45. Okay, so I'm on mute now. Okay. All right. Okay, so we're back on. I don't think we have the state. Okay, here she is. Okay. Am I unmuted? All right.
Who are you needing first, Judge, so I can have them start getting ready?
Okay, so let's see. Okay, we'll start with Jonathan Briseño. He's in Carrizales, right? Yes. We'll go to the top of the docket and work our way down. Case number 2020 CCR 0174. Sergeant.
Hey, Acarazo, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid, Your Honor. On behalf of Mr. Briseño, we have gone over the complaint and information. If the court will arraign him in open court, please.
All right. You want to swear him in, please?
I beg your pardon?
I'm sorry. Yes, Mrs. Cole. Can you swear him in, please?
I am.
Okay. I didn't know you had heard him.
I want to make sure I have the right. Okay, sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
State your name, please.
Jonathan Michael Hernandez Briseño.
Mr. Briseño, the charges before you, the theft of property over 750 and under 2,500, those are the charges. How do you plead?
At this point, we're entering a not guilty plea, Your Honor.
All right. So with that, we're gonna set a hearing date for the, we're doing December, January 3rd? No, January the 5th. January 5th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're excused. Let's see. Okay, case number 2020 CCR 0170, State of Texas versus Jesus Maria Gomez.
Danae Acarazo, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid. On behalf of Mr. Gomez, Your Honor, Mr. Gomez is in custody at the Willacy County Jail.
There he is.
And he also has the next case, Judge.
Oh, okay, and case number 0171 for the record.
Gone over the complaints and information in both cases, Your Honor. If the court will arraign Mr. Gomez in both causes.
Let's swear him in, please.
Mr. Gomez, please raise your right hand. Your other right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? You're on mute, sir.
No, he's on mute.
You're on mute on your computer. Can you tell the deputy, or can you unmute your audio?
You hear me?
Yes.
Sir. And your answer was? Do you
I swear.
Thank you.
Okay.
I did right.
So Mr. Gomez,
Yes, sir.
you've been charged with resisting arrest search, or a transport and evading arrest on detention. Those are the charges, and how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, so with that, we're gonna schedule your hearing for January the 5th.
Your Honor, if I could just verify with the court that Mr. Gomez does not have any previous failures to appear in either case.
No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, so January 5th.
There.
Case, your excuse, Mr. Wu. Case number 2019 CCR 0241, State of Texas versus Kimberly Denise Ledesma, and case number 0167. Oh, we already said that, sorry. Okay, so we're done with those. All right. Yes, case number 2020 CCR 0168, State of Texas versus Ember Renee Peña. Ember Renee Peña. Ms. Ember Renee Peña. Ms. Ember Renee Peña, are you there? Fair enough. State, what says you?
Your Honor, the state would ask for a judgment nisi, bond be forfeited to the state. KPS issue for the arrest of the defendant, and upon arrest, should be held without bond, Judge.
Granted. Case number 2020 CCR 0163, State of Texas versus Ivan Joel Romero. Mr. Ivan or Ivan Joel Romero. Ivan Joel Romero, are you on? Ivan Joel Romero, are you on? Apparently not. State.
Your Honor, the state would ask for a judgment nisi, bond be forfeited to the state, and KPS issue for the arrest of the defendant, upon arrest that he be held without bond.
Granted. Case number 2020 CCR 0169, State of Texas versus Jasmine Marie Salazar. Ms. Jasmine Marie Salazar. Ms. Jasmine Marie Salazar, are you on?
Your Honor, John Estrada with probation. She is reporting to Denise Zamora, and she last reported in October. I'm not sure why she's not here for this.
She's on tomorrow's docket. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I shouldn't say reschedule. But yeah, I'll reschedule. I'm gonna reschedule this arraignment because I'm told that she's also on tomorrow's docket.
Oh, okay.
So it might have been a confusion on her part, but I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt since she is on for tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll make a ruling on.
And I'll try and call her once court is out and to remind her that she has court tomorrow.
Right. Tomorrow's the 4th. Case number 2019 CCR 0045, State of Texas versus Sarah Kristen Gonzalez.
Judge, that was a plea.
Oh, yeah. Okay, did I skip anything?
No, Judge, I believe you covered all cases.
Okay, so thank you, and we'll see you. You'll see you all tomorrow, God willing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Rest of your day, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Ms. Escobar.